Welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot, your sacred space for general intuitive tarot and oracle readings by your gifted mystic, the Gemstar. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and reaching out to us for your own personal private readings at angelicwhispers13@yahoo.com. May you have a blessed one. Welcome, Scorpios, to Kettle Messages monthly readings. This is yours, my deep, dark, mysterious ones of the zodiac. Let's see what is going on for Scorpios in the new year 2024, in the month of January. Happy New Year, Scorpio. Let's see what is going on for the Scorpions in the month of January. This month, Scorpios, you're seeking peace and serenity. But for some of you, this seems hard to obtain because you're dealing with a spouse or a partner that you deem a curse. Okay, so some of you are dealing with difficult spouses or partners in the month of January, and all you want is peace and serenity. For some of you, you're discussing on buying and selling a home, and this is becoming a major ordeal due to your spouse, making it difficult for you. For some of you, it's because it's a divorce or a separation, and you're dividing property in the month of January. Some of you may be getting engaged or married and buying a new home, receiving the money to buy a new home through a marriage. But there's an energy of indecision because you have a lot of options, a lot of choices to consider. And this is also another hindrance for you to move forward because there's so many options, choices, and decisions to discuss with your spouses, your partners, or to take into consideration if you yourself are selling a home or buying a property. So we see that the money is coming in to make this purchase, to make this move, Scorpios. But right now, you're indecisive on what exactly you're going to do because for some of you, it depends on what a spouse decides with you, or for others of you, it's waiting for the right opportunity to buy and sell and relocate. But for some Scorpios, you're dealing with a divorce, a loss of a spouse, roommate, or partner, and this has you relocating or selling a home or thinking about it at least in the month of January because you're not making any decisions because you have a lot of choices and options. So at this time, you're not making any moves forward, but you're thinking about what you're going to do. But it seems like the decisions you make are attached to taking other things into consideration or other people into consideration before you make a move. So you're deciding to make a move, but you're indecisive because you have to take people into consideration, situations into consideration, your finances into consideration. For some of you, you're dealing with difficult partners and spouses in the month of January that are making it difficult for you to make a decision. So there's some disagreements and some problems between you and certain other individuals that you're dealing with in the month of January. And all you want is peace and serenity. It's like, I just want peace and serenity already, but I can't get it because I'm arguing with you, I'm disagreeing with you, I have issues with you, or I have issues with the problem, or I have issues with this situation. But there's definitely going to be some traveling done by Scorpios in the month of January. Because for some of you, you're going to be house hunting, or you're going to be thinking about where you want to relocate, or you can be looking for a new job, or you can just be traveling for leisure and vacation because people or this situation is stressing you out. We see luck with money and finances, but it's people that you're dealing with in the month of January that's stressing you out and making your life a living hell, Scorpios. Soon you'll be moving on and leaving behind what you currently know. Uh, some of you are getting new jobs. Some of you are definitely relocating. This message is repeating. So there is a confirmation that Scorpio is coming into money. Maybe some of you are moving up the ladder of success, getting a better position or promotion this month, and that's allowing you to make this decision to relocate, or because you want to make this money and you want to be a successful businessman or businesswoman, you're considering moving and leaving behind an old job to take a new job, leaving a relationship to relocate. For some of you, there's a ending of a relationship in the month of January. And this is where all these indecisions, this indecisiveness starts creeping up. Like, what I do now. Okay, now that my relationship is over, what I'm going to do. Now that I'm not working here, what's my next move? But for some of you, a relationship, there's too many arguments, there's too many disagreements. You can't see eye to eye. You feel cursed by this relationship. You feel cursed by this connection, and you want to leave it behind because all you want is peace and serenity. You don't want to be in a relationship or partnership where you're constantly disagreeing and arguing, and there's always a problem, and there's never a compromise. We see you leaving a situation like that because you want a peace of mind. You want a phase of your life to end, to complete already, so that you can start anew. So some of you want this divorce to be final so you can start fresh. You want this home to be sold so you can start fresh. You want to give in your resignation because you want to start a new job. But you definitely want to end the phase, end the project, end the relationship so that you can move on, so that you can be able to make decisions. Because right now, everything is up in the air. It's like when the tower falls and now we're looking at the rubble around us, and we're looking at how we're going to build a stronger foundation this time around. So right now, the tower has collapsed, Scorpios. You're looking around at the devastation all around you, and you're like, okay, I need to get to work. I want to get to work. I want to move forward. What do I do now? What steps do I take? And for some of you, it's just moving on and leaving things behind because you really want a stress free existence at this time. We see that there's arguments over bills, over large purchases that a spouse is making. So somebody's being reckless with the finances, or there's so many bills adding up that, we just can't keep up with a certain lifestyle, or we can't keep up with the price of living. We can't keep up with the inflation. So we have to move where the money's at, Scorpio says. I can't keep up with this. So I gotta move. I gotta move and shake. I gotta make my moves. I gotta make some decisions because I need bonus. I need compensation. I need a raise. I need money. So I'm gonna go where the money's at. Scorpio is like, I'm ready to go where the money is at. And I'm trying to exit where my money is just going away, just flying away. My money is growing wings and flying away because spouses are being irresponsible, making large purchases, just piling on the bills. There's probably repairs that you have to do to a car or to a home before you sell it, Scorpios. And that's going to take time. So we see that you want to make these moves, but you got to take care of certain things first. You got to wrap things up first. You got to make sure all the bills are paid, all the repairs are made. Okay? You got to wrap things up because you want to close cycles. You don't want to come revisit any of this. You want to close doors and you want to move forward to your peace and serenity. In the meantime, you got to deal with these issues, deal with these situations, and deal with these partners. Some of you are dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and others of you are dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. Those are the signs coming out for you. We don't see love, we don't see emotion, we don't see hearts here. What we see is money, action, decisions, investments, paying bills, doing repairs, and seeking where the money is at, going to where the money is at. This job doesn't pay the bills, then I'm going to a new job, or I'm going to open my own business. This property is too much, then let me downsize. I came into some money, let me see where I can invest it. Let me see what properties I want to look at. There's a lot going on for you in the month of January, Scorpios. A lot of choices, a lot of options. As the reading was saying in the beginning, there's a lot of choices and a lot of options. And we see as we go along in the reading that there are a lot of choices and options. For some of you, you're dealing with these exes, you're dealing with divorce, you're dealing with dividing of the properties. Some of you are going where the money is at, so you're relocating for jobs. You're relocating to open your own business. Some of you just want to leave things behind so that you can start new, and you will be able to leave things behind. Once you leave a job behind, once you leave a home behind, once you end a relationship, that will be the tower moment for Scorpios. And then the moment to rebuild will come after that. But there's so many things at play now that it's hard for you to make a solid decision. So you're wrapping things up. You're dealing with some difficult people this month. So we don't see you actually relocating in the month of January, but you are planning it. You are considering it. You're wrapping things up. You're making sure that when you close that door. There's no way of that door opening up and sucking you back in. Those have been your monthly messages for the month of January, my deep, dark, mysterious ones of the zodiac, Scorpios. Hope you enjoy this reading. May you have a blessed new year. And until we sip tea again, be well, namaste, and ciao. We thank you for dropping by and sipping some tea with us in our sacred space. Thank you for your support and showing us some love. Until we sip tea again, keep in mind, we here at your service at angelicwhispers13@yahoo.com for your own personal private readings. Until we sip tea again, be well, stay blessed, namaste, and ciao.